Hi, my name is Dave Johansson and I'm here at Blossom Hill Crafts. This is sort of a follow-up video. A couple of weeks ago I did a video on the quick and dirty way of reclaiming clay. Today I want to talk about a more thorough way of reclaiming clay. So if you've got some clay that's really wet, maybe you've been collecting it in a clay bag, maybe you've got some clay that's really dry and you're thinking, well, what am I going to do with all this clay and how can I bring it back to a state where I can use it? Well, I'm going to tell you how to do it. You really only need two things. You need a pillowcase and a 5-gallon bucket. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your clay, and some of it can be hard and some of it can be soft. It can be all different ways. And you're going to just put the clay inside the pillowcase. The hard stuff and the wet stuff. Now, of course, you don't want to put the clay inside the pillowcase in a, inside the plastic bag. You just want to take it and put it in the pillowcase. You get the idea. I could fill up the entire pillowcase if I wanted to. Obviously, this isn't a pillowcase you're going to sleep on tonight, right? Well, so you've got a pillowcase that's now more or less filled with clay. You're going to take a 5-gallon pail and you're going to fill the pail with water. Once the pail is filled with water, you're just going to drop the pillowcase inside the water, tie it off, and let it sit for maybe a week. The idea is that everything inside of that bucket is going to become mud. It's all going to have the same consistency, right? So the hard stuff is going to get super soft, and the super soft stuff is going to get even softer. Then you're going to take your pillowcase out. Obviously it'll be soaking wet. The pillowcase will keep all of your clay together. You're going to hang this pillowcase from a tree. Let the wind blow by it, let it dry it out. Maybe a day or so. You want to get it so everything in the pillowcase is pretty much the same consistency of dryness. If you don't hang it from a tree and you've got a cement driveway, you can go out and put it on the driveway, let it sit for an hour or so, flip it over, let it sit for an hour or so, flip it over, until it gets to be the cement, the hot cement will draw the water out of the clay. Alright? Don't leave it for an entire day and come back or it might be dry. You got to check on it from time to time so you don't over dry the clay. This will get all of your clay exactly the same consistency. Then you just take the clay and wedge it and use it exactly like you would any other clay. It's a great way to get all of your clay back to a usable state. Again, I'm Dave Johansson from Blossom Hill Crafts, and I hope this is helpful. Thank you.